Hi, Adrian The Bee Farmer here with Ecrotek Beekeeping Supplies. Today we're just going to do a quick hive inspection. We've come into springtime and it's time to check the hive and see the health and state of it. So what I like to do is just give the entrance a light smoke. And this has a tin lid cover. Just tap any bees off that are out the front, put that aside. When I'm opening a hive, I like to just give them a little bit of smoke under the lid and let the bees settle down. And another good tip is never open the hive from the back upwards, always from the front. So if any foraging bees or field bees happen to escape, if they fly at the back, they have to come past me to go back in the entrance, or maybe other people standing around the back of the hive, so they might get a bit stingy. So we open it from the front. Any bees escaping out the front will fly straight back in the entrance, keeping them nice and calm. And I place the lid over to the side near the entrance so any bees can fly back in the entranceway. A little bit of smoke just to calm the bees. It is a bit overcast today, so the bees are a little bit temperamental. First thing I'm doing is just looking at the general amount of bees that are in the hive, and this is quite full and quite busy and there's a lot of bees present. Just check the honey stores here, and these bees have plenty of ample honey. So that's all capped honey there. Capped off, and they've got plenty of food. A little bit of uncapped honey, a bit of pollen around within the honey as well. So what I'll do now is just take this top super off. You can either place it on top of the lid or just on its side, around the side of the box. And it's always a good idea to work to the side or behind a beehive. You never want to work in front and block the entrance of the hive. Going to remove the excluder nice and gently. And not knowing if there's a queen bee on here, rather than put it aside, I like to just tap the bees off in front of the hive just in case there's a queen. She can go straight back in the entrance there. And I'm checking that there's no queen on there now. Now we're in the bottom, in the brood nest. And what I'm seeing here is we've got nice coloured, healthy looking bees. We've got pollen stores around the outside, so the bees will be breeding on that. We've got some capped brood around here, a little bit of drone comb. We've got eggs and larvae in the middle. Okay, so on this frame we've got some fresh nectar and pollen stores, a little bit of brood on the outside edge that's been capped. We've got some capped honey here. Also got a little bit of drone comb down here, and the drones hatching out. A sign of drones is a healthy colony. Coming in the springtime, they want to raise more drones to mate with any queens when they're swarming and things like that. So that's a nice healthy looking frame. The same on this side, lots of lovely pollen. It's a good idea having a look for the queen. She's not on this frame. Shake the bees off, and every frame, one by one, we want to be inspecting this capped brood, looking for AFB, sunken cells, chewed cappings. EFB would be larvae with an off yellowy, dirty looking appearance, sort of an off yellow coloured. I can stand and hold it with the sunlight behind me and see if there's any scale in the bottom of the cells. We want to go through every frame one at a time, checking and inspecting. Here we've found a queen cell here, so I'll have to speak to the owner of this hive and see what they want to do about that. It looks to me like a supersedure cell, so maybe they're trying to replace the queen. Some of these combs aren't completely drawn out yet, so as you can see they're still working and drawing them out, but they're bringing in plenty of honey, so they should draw them out quite quickly. Okay, so what we have here, this is a really good frame to have a look at. On the outside here we've got stored honey that's all been capped off. And then further around the edges, we've got a little bit of uncapped nectar. They haven't yet quite drawn down and turned into honey. We've got some capped brood around the edges here. We've got some all different coloured pollens, a bit of purple, a bit of reddy, orange and yellowy colours. And then in the middle here, we've got some larvae. And then just on the outside here, I can see lots and lots of eggs, which might be hard to catch on camera, but there's definitely a lot of eggs in here. So we've got bees at all different stages of their life. None of these larvae are discoloured, or none of the cappings are sunken or chewed open or have a lot of problems there. The bees look quite healthy. So I'm quite happy with that frame and I'm happy to put it back in the beehive.